Deshaun, do you interact any differently with the offensive assistants? Last year was all Chad, right? He was your quarterback coach, the offensive coordinator. Now, Coach Streeter, Coach Elliott, Coach Scott. There are a few more voices now, I guess. Do you interact with those guys any differently?
We all be on the same page. We all communicate and make sure that I'm comfortable with the play calling, and they're comfortable too. There's a lot of people that have a lot of different ideas, and we do a great job of making sure that we're on the same page, and when we go out there and take the field Saturday, that we have one focus is to score points, and that's what we've been doing so far.
Does it excite you that you're throwing deep and getting 420 yards and makes you clearly? Because it starts to excite you that this offense is now starting to open up the way a lot of people thought it was going to do it at the beginning of the year. It took more time.
I'm excited for this offense and what we can do. It's been a weird first start of the season. The first 2 games we only played one half. Louisville game, it was a weird situation Thursday night, and then the Notre Dame Georgia Tech game was 2 raining games. So it just depends on the game. We knew Boston College, they're the #1 defense in the country for a reason, and they have a great front 7, and that we knew that they're going to press us and play man. So the opportunity came to take shots, and that's what we did.
I'm sure it's less bothersome because the record is 6-0, and you like where the offense is. But 7 picks to this point. Is there anything you're working on to limit the interceptions?
Not at all. It happens. I'm throwing the ball probably 500, 600 times, a year. So, defense is going to make plays. Some of those picks was, just bad luck for me. Like the one Saturday. The first one was all me. It read my eyes, but the second one I got hit and the ball just kind of floated up. So, it's something I can't really control. It happens. I learn from it, and at this position, you're going to throw pits. No one's perfect, so it happens.
You get fired up for playing these name brand schools, Notre Dame, Miami, Florida State coming up. A lot of times those games get put on national TV in the prime slots and stuff. Do you like playing against those name brand schools?
I like playing against anyone. Of course, people make it bigger than what it is, but each game is like the Super Bowl. You can't take anyone for granted. It's a privilege and it's a blessing to be out there to be able to play and perform and do what I love to do.
You live with Artavis. Those Florida receivers. I mean, is there something different about just their upbringing or their attitude toward football?
I can say, because all the receivers I have, on the team have that same mentality that they want to be dominant, and every time they touch the ball, they're going to make something happen. So I wouldn't say just the Florida receivers. Sharon's from South Carolina, he's very explosive. G-Hop from North Carolina, Hunter Renfro's from Myrtle Beach. So it just depends. Maybe y'all see it that way, but as a team, we don't see it that way. We all have that one mindset to dominate.
Jordan Leggett mentioned on Saturday that he felt disrespected by the man defense. Do you feel the same?
Of course. I wouldn't say disrespected. It's just a challenge that we love to have, and if someone's going to press us up and have one safety, we're going to take their shots. The talent that we have and the skill set we have that on the outside is some of the best in the country. So if the team is going to do that, then we're going to make them pay.
Deshaun, do you know? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Artavis played down at Tallahassee last year, but with Dion and Ray, do you get the idea that they're particularly excited to go down there and play Miami this week?
I think all the Florida guys are, ready to go back and be able to play in front of their, I guess, hometown and just experience that. You don't get that many opportunities to go back home and be able to play. So, I know those guys are very excited and they're going to be real. Happy to play and perform down there.
Deshaun, do you know Brad Kai at all, other than as another young quarterback who's doing pretty well?
I know him. We talk. I know we talked during the off season, but from the Elite 11, he's in the fraternity with me, and that's where I know him from.
Did you guys have fun together? Was it?
Of course. We enjoyed it. We still communicate and talk, and in the off season when we have the chance, we try to train together. But he's a great player, great guy. Ready to go off the field, and he's one of those guys that you can hang out with and enjoy it.
No, will there be any communication this week before you guys get down there?
Probably. But we both have main focus is preparing and make sure we have the game plan down to go out there and win the game Saturday.
In what ways on the field will he challenge Clemson's defense?
He's just like me, a game manager. He knows their offense and he executes. So we just have to see Saturday.
What stands out about Miami's defense?
They're very athletic. They have some great guys, great talent, and they're pretty well coached. So each week we're going to get everyone's A game, and we just got to go out there and do our job.
Deshaun, whenever the national media talked about you in preseason, it seemed like your last name was if he can stay healthy. Clemson fans don't know how tough you are watching you play against South Carolina with a torn ACL. But it seems like the media forgets that both those injuries you had last year were kind of flukish. But halfway through the season, you've taken some big hits. You feel like you've proven how tough you are at this point?
I'm a tough player. I know my body and I know my mindset, and I can take hits if I really want to. I try to limit myself, so I can stay healthy. But I feel fine now. I don't have any injuries or anything, so I feel good.
I know you try to approach each game, one game at a time. But as you guys keep winning, how cognizant are you of, the pressure being ratcheted up each week?
I wouldn't say pressure. Pressure is something that you feel when you don't really know what's going on, and we know what's going on, and we know we have one game season, and that's our motto from the get-go. So I wouldn't say we have pressure. I wouldn't say I have pressure because like I said, we know what's going on. We're prepared, and we have a routine that we go through each week.
With that being said, Deshaun, do you guys worry at all about? Well, we played a good game, beat a really strong team in Boston College, yet we dropped a spot in the polls. Is there an eye test factor at all in your mind where, hey, we've got to put up even more points than we do, or even look better than we have?
No, we just have to win the games, and the polls is, it's middle of October, anything can happen, and October, the rest of October and November, so it's a lot more football to go and play. And we don't focus on the polls. We can't control that. We just go out there and control what we control on Saturdays and win.
Jake Guillermo's been the ACC Offensive Lineman of the Week 2 weeks in a row. How confident do you feel playing behind someone who's playing at that level?
I'm very confident, and really in all the guys that is on the center. But Jay's a stud. He prepares each week. He knows the game. He knows the offense, and he's a leader up there. He makes sure that I'm in the right protection and make sure we have the right calls to have the big plays. So he deserved the past 2 weeks awards, and he's going if he keep playing like he's playing, he's going to have plenty more.
Yeah, you say you're not that worried about the big wow plays, but obviously you put up a lot of yards, had some of those, and won ACC Offensive Back of the Week this week. Are you excited about? Hey, I finally had that game that people are talking about.
I'm excited about what I did, of course. Because it's hard to have those stats, especially against the #1 defense in the country. So I missed some throws out there Saturday that could have been more, but I live and learn from it. I can't get satisfied with just 1 week and one performance. I try to get better each week and try to do it again this Saturday.
Do you have a road playlist, and if so, what's on it?
I have a lot of stuff, really. I just, I like Drake, Future, Young Thug, a little country, but not too much. Really, those three.
Coach said he likes DJ Shea. You guys notice the difference out there in the warm-ups?
Yeah, it'd be turned out there in warm-ups. Yeah, fun. We enjoy it. We be at, sometimes you come to practice, but Saturdays we be out there dancing and just having fun and just being loose and just enjoying the opportunity we have.
Are you guys out there when he's playing the Dabo song?
Yeah. He's the Dabo song, the Death Valley song, just all the songs really.
You ever think your head coach would have a rap song written about him?
Nah, not in high school, but you know, the way Coach Sweeney is, you know, I wouldn't doubt it if someone else make another song. So.